It's time to become the best version of yourself and help others do the same. It's Monday morning and we're talking success.
All right, can you hear me now? Here we go. Sorry about all the technical difficulties this morning. Good morning. I hope you guys are having a fantastic Monday morning. We here at the Soul Offices are just figuring things out, so just know that we are rocking and rolling now. And good afternoon to those of you on the East Coast. It looks like we have a good group of you over here now as well. So welcome. Excited to have you here with us. For those of you who are habitually late, we're starting on time for you. So how about that? It's a good thing for you too. So as always, make sure you chime into our live YouTube channel to make sure that you get put into the bucket of fun to get some awesome swag items that we're giving away. We've kind of had a theme the last little while, and we're going to just stick with that theme because it just feels right. We struggle a little bit when we try to get sizes for people with shirts and other things, so we're just going to make sure that we keep going with stuff that we don't need sizes for. So starting off with our fantastic coaster set. Soul Naturals coaster set for those of you who have somebody that you want to sit next to and have a nice hot cup of Cinemate or Soul Renew. Fantastic for you. We also have our great Cinemate Travel Mug. For those of you who may be stuck in traffic, like some of us were this morning, you'll have an opportunity to sip on something that'll help energize you and keep you going. And last but not least, we have our fantastic Infatuate shaker bottle. As you know, it has this detachable bottom here. You can put your capsules in or some Infatuate or anything else that you want to do. So it just works out really, really well. So those are the 3 prizes we're giving out today. Make sure that you are chiming in so we can see you out there and get you in there. As Deanne says, she needs a new shaker bottle. Well, hopefully you're feeling lucky today, Deanne, and we'll get you going, right? Awesome. Now, this last week we had a great amount of people that joined the Soul family, and we always like to recognize you who are signing up the most and doing the work. And we do that in a segment we like to call Rock and Roll, which we'll jump into now. We have our rock star enrollers for the week. Erlyn Salud with 4 new people. Congratulations, Erlyn. We also have Patricia Arroyo with 4 new people. And our 2 top rock star enrollers for the past week were Eduardo Lopez with 6 and Cristina Ramirez Valdez with 8. Well done, you 2. It was awesome. So excited for you guys to bring all those new people into the Soul family and for the hard work that you guys are doing. We wanted to also jump into a product spotlight today, a product ingredient spotlight. This is one of my favorites because it's related to one of my favorite foods in the whole world, which is the huckleberry. And this is the bilberry. Now, the bilberry is part of the Soul Clear blend that is found in our Soul Clear SI and also found in what other product? What other product has a Soul Clear blend in it as well? Let's see if you guys that are live with me will be able to figure it out. Let me tell you a little bit about it while you guess which one it is. The bilberry is a small edible dark blueberry of a low-growing shrub in the genus Vesilium. It is a close relative of blueberry, huckleberry, and cranberry. It has many health benefits, including improving your vision. It says bilberry is useful for the maintenance of eye health. Scientific studies have also advocated the effectiveness of bilberry extract in preventing age-related ocular disorders, along with other eye diseases such as cataract and night blindness. It's also a great anti-inflammatory. Due to the astringent action of the tannins and pectin presented in bilberry, it exerts a therapeutic effect on inflammation. It's great on blood health. Research studies have validated the positive effects of bilberry on blood pressure and vascular health, leading to the inhibition of platelet aggregation and smooth muscle contraction. It helps to strengthen capillaries, stimulate circulation, and prevents disorders like varicose veins and hemorrhoids. And last but not least, it helps your body manage diabetes. The effectiveness of bilberry for managing diabetes has been appreciated since early times and has also been advocated by recent scientific findings. In a study published in the Journal of Nutrition, an animal model revealed that anthocyanin-rich bilberry extract significantly reduced the blood glucose concentration and improved insulin sensitivity. It's a great one. So let's see, coming back to this, what else is Soul Clear blend in? You guys nailed it. You killed it. It's the Excel as well, right? So the Soul Clear proprietary blend has the bilberry in it, as found in the Soul Clear SI, and also the Soul Excel. Just great products all the way around. One side effect you may find from this that we've seen is that your eyesight may actually improve a little bit. For those of you who have to go in and get new glasses, it can be a little bit of a hassle, but what a blessing it is to have better eyesight, right? So a big deal there. We also had a great product testimonial that came in recently as well, and wanted to share that with you. It says, just wanted to share a recent testimony in case it helps anyone. I had no idea how important taking 2 of the longevity a day was until we ran out. Within a week of not taking longevity, my husband was not sleeping at all. Moody, unable to concentrate, and the list goes on. This is a man that any other time is happy, sharp, and never moody. Yes, he is the perfect man. I watched him completely change right in front of my eyes. Once we figured out the timeline of when we ran out of the longevity and when his symptoms started, it all made sense. After 2 days of being back on longevity, my man is back in full swing. My promise to him, we will never run out again. Great testimonial there. And for all you single ladies out there, we'll try to figure out who this man is and if he has any brothers that are similar to him, so you guys can find somebody just as wonderful as him, right? Good stuff there. Now, last week, we talked a little bit about the 5 levels of leadership. And we talked about that first level, which is positional, right? The wonderful thing about positional is that it's kind of the foundation that you can get started, and it's based off of kind of where you're at in the chain of things. And it's in soul, it will be somebody who's the mentor, who's an upline, right? Just because of the position they're in naturally a spot of leadership. Now, one of the things that's tricky about this, though, is if you're stuck there too long, you start to do what my pets start to do. Now, for those of you who don't know, about 18 months ago, my family and I got a brood of chickens, some hens for laying eggs. And they've been wonderful so far. They're one of the best pets I've ever had, in fact. They're a little messy, but not too bad. My kids love to play with them. They provide us with eggs. It works out really well. Well, the thing you find very quickly in dealing with chickens is that there truly is what they call a pecking order, right? If you've ever known somebody that can hen peck you, or you've seen a pecking order, it's true that it really does come from chickens. That's just how it is, right? And one thing that you find is that in the pecking order, there's always somebody at the top. Now, in that pecking order, that person can peck any other chicken. That chicken can peck any other chicken, but no one can peck it. And then there's a second place in that pecking order, and that chicken can peck any other chicken except the one above it. And so on and so forth, all the way down. Now, when we got these 12 hens, my kids named them. They were just little baby chicks when we got them. They named them all, and they can tell the difference between all of them. And they told me today that Lilac is the hen that's at the top. She can peck any other hen, and nobody bothers her. And Soldier is at the bottom. She gets pecked the most and can't peck anybody else. And you see this when you give out treats, or they go to the watering trough or anything like that. Soldier's always last. And if she tries to jump in there beforehand, everybody pecks her, right? They're all the same size. They look the same. I can't even tell them apart, but for whatever reason, they know what that pecking order is. And it gets tricky because if you stay too long in the positional spot of leadership, you start to take on these characteristics as well. You start to peck on everybody else and nobody can peck on you. You may have all the greatest ideas and nobody else has a good idea. Everybody else can correct each other, but not you, right? So we want to make sure that we continue to grow in our leadership and put ourselves into that next level, which is called permission leadership. Let's go ahead and show that slide again. Now, permission leadership, as you can see, it says people follow because they want to. It's built off of relationships. And that's the key thing with this level of leadership. People who really do well in this level of leadership, they feel free to correct, or they want to be led. People want to be led by you because they know you care. You spend all your focus and energy and time on making connections with others. And that's such a great thing. Again, these are steps in leadership. So that first one is, hey, in Soul, I'm your upline. I'm your mentor. I'm here to help you. And I want to lead you, and you want to be led because I care about you. I want to help you. I want to remove as many obstacles for you as possible and help you to continue to grow. Again, if we get stuck in that position leadership too much and we're not focusing on taking the roadblocks out of the way for the other person, it can get tricky, and we'll find ourselves in a position where we're henpecking all the time. So next thing we want to do, again, as soon as we get that position of leadership, we want to take that next step to permission. We focus on the relationships, on connections. How can we help you? Simon Sinek said it best when he says, when you're a leader, you're not in charge. You're responsible for those in your charge. And so taking care of those people and helping them and making sure they put themselves in a spot where they can continue to grow and to learn and to lead is exactly what you're supposed to do. Help them understand everything that you know so then they can flourish and do the things that you're doing. Right? That's what you're trying to do. Duplicate yourself really in that leadership spot. And as you do that, you're going to see some amazing things happen, right? So that's what we want to focus on today. We want to make sure that we're continuing to grow in those 5 levels of leadership. Next week, we're going to talk about the production part and see how we can grow from there. Because again, if we get stuck in just the permission level of leadership where we're focusing on relationships, you can get a stalemate there as well. People are going to love you and they're going to want to be with you and they're going to feel loved. But if they're not going to see growth and production and movement, then it's going to be really hard for them to continue to stay there and want to grow with you as well, right? So next week, again, we're going to talk about production. Let's go ahead now. We're going to jump into the bucket of fun, and then we're going to remind you about a few things we got going on here at the end. As we talked about earlier, we got the coasters, we've got the Infatuate shaker bottle, and we've got the Cinemate Travel Mug. Let's see who's feeling lucky today, my friends. We're going to start with the coasters. I saw some of you say you'd love some coasters. Let's see what we can get. Here we go. The winner of the coasters is Satinka Brosington. Yes. Satinka, congratulations. You and Andrew can enjoy those. We also have, let's go the Cinemate Travel Mug next. The winner of that goes to Sandy Escobar. Sandy Escobar, congratulations. You won yourself the Cinemate Travel Mug. And last but not least, the new Infatuate shaker bottle. Listen, if you guys aren't using Infatuate and sticking it in your shakes in the morning, you're missing out on a huge opportunity. There's so many good healthy fats in there. Helps with balancing your hormones and just making sure you're in a good spot in life. Throw some Infatuate in the stuff you're doing, guys. Here we go. And the winner is, here we go, Maria Balderas. Maria Balderas, congratulations. You won the Infatuate bottle. Now, as I said, we got a few things I want you to remember. First off, registration for Soul Virtual Kickoff is open. Make sure you get it done. You get all the training, including the keynote presentation by our social media guru, Brittany Hodak. You'll also receive a registration packet with a Soul Kickoff gift, and you'll be eligible to win a prize in our prize giveaways as we go through that. Also, tomorrow night is our virtual happy hour, and the topic is cleansing. This is a big thing for a lot of people, so make sure you invite everybody to come check it out. It'll begin live streaming at 6 p.m. Utah time tomorrow night. So that's 5 p.m. out in California, 8 p.m. out on the East Coast, and 7 p.m. all of you Central folk, all right? As always, we love you. Keep sharing soul, and we'll go ahead and see you again next week.